This time we're going to talk about wants and needs, as these are important to be able to distinguish and important to be able to prioritize, um, and important to be able to talk about. So, put together a little bit of a lesson plan, but this is just kind of a loose framework, my own ideas thrown in there as well. But um, we'll start with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, as this is a good sort of baseline understanding of things. Abraham Maslow was a psychologist guy who came up with this sort of pyramid of the importance and prioritization of needs that human beings should build upon. On the baseline, you have physiological needs: food, water, sleep, air, the basics. Um, and obviously, these things are very important. Not everyone has equal access to these things. You can survive about 3 weeks, an average healthy person, without food. It's not going to be pleasant, but you could. I got that from embracerelief.org. You could survive about 3 to 5 days, probably under a week, without water, from healthline.com. And from medlineplus.gov, you're probably only going to make it a few minutes without air. Average healthy person. You might be able to go up to 4 minutes, but then you're probably going to, within the next few minutes, if you don't get some air. That's maybe a little heavy to start it off. I know, but that is kind of the bare minimum, right? So from there, on Maslow's hierarchy, we have safety needs: shelter, security, meaningful employment, a place to live, da 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 da. You could theoretically survive just, I'm going to take a, Gary Paulson hatchet, live out in the woods. You might make it a while, but eventually you're going to want to use that hatchet to put some sticks together and have some shelter from the rain and the elements. And above the safety needs, we then have belonging and love needs. We need to have community, we need to have relationships, we need to have friends and family, and on some level, intimate relationships. It's less of a need, but it's still a need. It's beneficial to you psychologically. It's beneficial to you interpersonally to have these things. And then above that, we have esteem needs. And this is things like achievement, accomplishment, recognition for those things, prestige, so to speak. I don't really consider that a need, but it's nice. It's cool. Um, and then at the top of the pyramid, there is self-actualization, which I don't feel like is something many people get anymore, but that's just my perception. Maybe, I don't know, but I think we're pretty far off course in regards to building that stack. Um, we've kind of confused wants and needs culturally, societally, however you want to put it. Like, I need to have a relationship with my daughter. I need to have a relationship with the people that I work with, and I need to be able to feed myself. I need to be able to not freeze to death when I go to sleep. Living in Michigan, that's this. It could have happened had I not had a nice apartment with working heat. Um, but what I want, that's something else entirely. But it's easy to get it confused and misprioritized and go, well, I need to have a new TV. I need to have the new phone. I need to have this or that. No, you don't. No, we don't. I need to be able to breathe clean air. I want to be able to hit my vape when I get stressed out, but I don't need to. I need to be able to eat something that's going to bring me nourishment. I want to have pizza, but I need vegetables, leafy greens, protein of some kind. I need to have caloric intake that's going to keep my body going and not cause it to break down or develop cancer. You get the idea, I think. So I think this is an important conversation to have as we are progressing into the 21st century at the rate that we are, and things are getting pretty crazy, and the accessibility and availability of things like clean water, clean air, nutritious food is becoming more and more luxuryized. It's not a word, but neither here nor there. But having access to food that's not going to poison you, and water that's not going to poison you, and air that's not going to poison you, these are not like luxury things. These are not supposed to be luxury things. These are supposed to be the basic, remember, bare minimum line of functionality for human beings. Which brings me to the final point that I'll make with this, and that is that you are a human being. You are not a human doing. You are not what you do. You are not what you've done. You are a human being. You just simply be. And that's enough. And that's enough to be deserving of clean water, clean, healthy food, a place to sleep, all these things. You don't need to do anything to deserve to have these things. And we need to recognize that culturally more. And it is very hard to see things in the state that they're in. But I hope that we can collectively recognize this, grow together, and, you know, have a better world to live in for our children and our children's children if we make it that far. Not at the rate we're going, but hopefully we'll see. Um, no, I want to be hopeful. I want to be positive. I do think it's possible that we can come out of this mess we're in a bit smarter, stronger, faster, better, harder, whatever Kanye said. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this little mini lesson. I'm the Dropout Professor, Alex Wilson. Please like, share, subscribe, all the YouTube junk. I will catch you on the next video, and thanks for watching.